Hello, everyone. My name is Alex, and I am the marketing manager at X Logistics. I'm here today with Bea, is part of our ops team, and we're going to talk to you about the new employee experience. Both myself and Bea have become new employees in the last 6 months or so, and we're here to talk about it. All right, Bea, what would you like to say about how you were onboarded and your experience in the first couple months as a X employee?
So just, even the interview process, like from the get-go, you get the vibe. Like it's different. Like Portex is the difference, which is also what we tell customers. And since I've started, it just every single day has been different. Day one, but just different in the sense that um, you know, we have the support right off the bat from them. Just the fact that we onboard, right? And we're giving the strengths finder. So you get the background that at PortX, they're not going to focus on the individual's weakness, like what they lack, other than instead focus on what our strengths are. So I thought the strengths finder was really, really cool.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's such a unique way of approaching having onboarding every employee. I did also feel like it was a huge difference from what I've experienced in my previous jobs. And you can feel a difference from the beginning. I remember talking to Brian on my phone interview and just clicking with him and feeling really good about the company. And I think that kind of continued forward as I got onboarded and started working, and I worked with Dion, and like that was like the key differentiator. What Portax has done for us is only provided to a higher level employee. So I think it's great that they do that for us.
Yeah, absolutely. It is different. And like you said, so you were starting with BK. I had my initial conversations with Pat, and I just, just the energy that I got from Pat, just like the repertoire that we had, it was just different. And I was like, yeah, I feel really, really good about this. And when I onboarded, it was actually the week of TPM. So, the guys flew out here, and I remember just like the guys walking in, just that. So, Brian walks in and he looks at me, and, I'm wearing contacts now, but for the audience that doesn't generally already know, I'm blind. My prescription is crazy high. And so Brian walks in and he goes, "Oh my gosh, you're blind." So you kind of get the familiarity, the friendliness, like just goofing around, getting to know one another. And that to me was different because you can't do that, with your boss. Like previous employers, you couldn't do that. And BK, he checks in on us. The leadership team, they all do it's so different.
Yeah, I can't agree more. There's so much space to be yourself, whether you're, loud and boisterous or you're more chill and quiet, and nobody really judges you for that. They just try to bring out the best features in you without um, putting you into a box and saying, this is how we act here. These are the rules of etiquette. It's almost like we've kind of let go of those rules of etiquette and we can all be ourselves, and we've all flourished in that environment. And it's really amazing the way that they've created a culture that allows that to happen where everybody has a place.
Yeah, and the way that they like the fact that they were like, yeah, embody like, bring a little weird, bring a little funny. And so when I onboarded, I was like, I got plenty of weird and funny. Like, okay, I got it. And like sometimes on the calls you'll hear me make my puns, and I just, it's really different. Like you said, you're not boxed in. It's more like this is who you are. Run with it, right? It's not like you have to, like you said, be boxed. And be dry and super like to the point conversations, even, with ourselves. And that also translates with our customers. We bring a little bit of the funny, we bring a little bit of the weird. And when we're emailing with them, we make their day a little bit different. I kind of came in a little bit of limited training during COVID, and, just not just myself, but I guess everybody in the team, we still communicated one another, with our customers, with our partners, and we just rocked it. We were hitting our numbers, we were making things happen for them, while other places or other, groups couldn't. Like, we were the make it happen group. We were the make it happen people. We rocked it.
Yeah, and the only way that we got to do that was because everybody has been put in a position that um, has been defined by their strengths. It's not been defined by, oh, this is your weakness, let's train you up a little bit on that, which we do work on our weaknesses, but we're never forced to do something we're just okay at. We find another way or somebody else to step in and help you with something. Dion's always there to help us if we, have a bad day, have doubt. She's there to celebrate our successes with us and tell us to keep going. And that's a huge differentiator as well. We have a cheerleader and somebody to come back to if we need help with something.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, but see, to have her in the workplace, or like you said, she's our cheerleader, she's our coach, she's our ears, she's our crutch. Like, she keeps us going, like, professionally, personally. Like, she's great, honestly.
Yeah. And then the rest of the leadership team embodies that. They embody, being our cheerleader, being somebody who can give us tough love, or being somebody who is there for us when we're down. And then it trickles down into every single person in the organization.
Yeah, to that, I will add, the first my first encounter with, having like management, the leadership team support, was so different to me. Something was going on, and it was Pat who stepped in and was like, he completely had, my back, and was like, "You're doing fine, kid." Like, and that to me was like, oh my gosh. It was really like, we really kicked it off, and to have that kind of support from them, just like incessantly, has just been great.
Yeah, and we're not, getting kind of like being told by our managers to like be scared of the leadership team or like put your head down and don't look at them. Like, they're involved with everything.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the connections that we develop, not just as like leadership to employee, but also just like that one on one that we don't, that not many other places offer. Comparing Portex to like a happy place for me was like, oh, Disneyland. This is Disneyland. This is a happy place. Wake up every day and it's like, oh, I'm going to work. Cool. Gonna, make some jokes, get work done, and it's different. It's not, oh, I've got an 8 to 5. You know.
All right. So thank you so much to Bea and to our viewers for participating in this video. Make sure you subscribe to the Portex YouTube channel and follow us on all social media channels at Portex Logistics. We'd really appreciate it, and we'll see you soon.